Apparently, I was not hearable in these moments. It's nothing. No one's saying anything important type shit. So nothing really important. These responsibilities that they entrusted me, as I look down at my diamond-encrusted piece, saying no one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop chipping off the powder. Till then, fuck that, the world's ours. Don't sling the bit, 21st century's inside of me. W. I did a double droid cam. Maybe I can flippity scrippity. Flip horizontally mortally. These responsibilities that they entrusted me, as I look down at my diamond-encrusted piece, say no one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop chipping off the powder. Till then, fuck that, the world's ours. Let's go paint. Shit, I don't know, man. I'm gonna finger paint, I think. Hey, Lil Paint! How's it going, man? Okay, I'm gonna alt drag all of this stuff to make it bigger. I did not say any racist. I did not say the racist. Ooh, alright. Polish powers. Something nation. They say I was the abomination of Obama's nation. That's a pretty bad way to start a conversation. At the end of the day, god damn it, I'm killing this shit. I know damn well y'all feeling this shit. I don't need your pussy, bitch. Your mama owned it. I ain't got a power trip. Who you going home with? How you doing? I'm surviving. I was drinking earlier, now I'm driving. Where the bad bitches at? Where you hiding? Make your power, this power make your life so exciting. Oh, hey, oh, hey, 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 oh. Hey, oh, hey, 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 living in the 21st century, doing something mean to it, do it better, and then I must into it. Screams from the haters, got a nice ring to it. Guess every superhero needs theme music. Alright, so let me whiten this up. Let me just. What the fuck am I? No! How do I keep doing this to myself? Do it better than anybody that ever seen. Do it. Screams from the haters, got a nice ring to it. Guess every superhero needs theme music. No one man should have all that power. Clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop dripping, I'm dripping off the powder. Look, I just made it go away. That's very nice. Ooh, but over here it's like lighter. Let me just get my pen. My pen is at the top of Mount Olympus. Something. Oh, the game's so pimp-ass. Okay, I like that. And take this. Boom. I need an intermediate color for that. Like the in-between type of deal. Now I need something more blurry, I feel. Intermediary, media scary. Polluting the airwaves, a rebel. Maybe I need like an airbrush. Yeah, I think I need an airbrush. Oh no, there's shit on my ceiling. No. You know? I think it's pretty good. Intermediary, media scary. Balloon the airwaves rebel. Gives him the ass. That's better. It kind of blurs it out more. And then just get a normal brush. Get this color going. And then boom. Good enough. Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's wonderfully beautiful. Omae wa mo shindeiru. Nani? It's a big hairy penis. Yeah, give you a knuckle sandwich. Got the veins going. Omae wa mo shindeiru. Nani? Let's do it like that. It has no idea how to fill it in. Okay, well, I can just fill it in myself. But that's not the color I'm looking for here. Foreskin. 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 Yeah, I should do it like this. So I don't have to like actually fill it in all the way. Omae wa mo shindeiru. Nani? These are eyes. The best song wasn't a single, but you couldn't put the radio down. Satellite meter receiver can't seem to turn it fully off. Transmitting the waves. That's like his legs. I'll be in the bed, sucking the gaze, but you're keeping it surreal. Whatever you like, whatever feels good, whatever takes you mountain high, but you're keeping it surreal. Surreal gone. Bum 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 boom 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 boom. It's a big ass vein. Just draw some veins and shit, you know? Good enough. Good enough, eh? Omae wa mo. File. Save that shit. 前はもう、お前はもう死んでいる。何? Okay. I was gonna finger paint. Hey, that's little paint over there. Operator. もう死んでいる。何ですか？何ですか？何ですか？何ですか？何ですか？何ですか？何ですか? I guess Nani Deska, right? Now? Nani Deska now? I feel like Nani Deska. Nani. Okay, change that to a new file, which is in personal pictures. Saved pictures. It's called Omae wa mo. A B C D E F G H I J K H. LMNO. Where? I'm just gonna search it. Omae wa mo. Is that no? No, it's not here. Okay, gallery. Well, there we go. Open that shit. Boom, new thumbnail. It's a beautiful thumbnail. What a thumbnail. What a beautiful thumbnail. It's a beautiful thumbnail. Omae wa mo shindeiru. Nani? Hey, this one has 39 views. That's alright, I guess. That's not bad. It's not as good as the dirty rice recipe for success. That is actually a good fucking name for that video, bro. Dirty rice recipe for success. I love sexes. Especially like the ones I'm attracted to. Lesbian sexes. Alright. I'm a pimp. I want to plug in my phone. Got a Timu notif. Wait, this is good. This is big. I've been waiting for this shit.
So I know you.
Notificación. Amore. It is very amoral. Very amoral. Should I turn the beat around until you feel percussion? Turn it upside down until you feel till you feel percussion. Turn it around, turn it around, turn it around, turn it around, turn it around. Oh, turn the beat around until you feel percussion. Turn it upside down until you feel it, till you feel. Just put in my fucking anal areola. Oh, look at that. Isn't that sexy? Alright. I want to plug in my phone, but it's also on 75%. So, I also don't want to plug it in, is the thing. You hairy berry. Oh. Somebody's fucked. Somebody's getting fucking raped. Somebody suck me! Alright. Is there any audio source? Droid cam, OBS. Yeah, it's not allowed audio. which is beautiful in my opinion. In my opinion. Shit, man, I got opinion too, man. Shit, ain't nothing but a thing, man. Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna plug it into my PC. I'm gonna plug it into my PC. It's gonna be awesome. But it's still gonna be on Wi-Fi. And when I need it to be modular. How the fuck do you say Mothra in Japanese? Mothra. Oh, Mothra. I think that's it. I don't think they really have the th syllable. What is a syllable? I don't know. English be fucking hard, man. Shit, man. Shit, man. This fucking English shit be fucking hard, man. I ain't with that hard shit, man. Can I zoom in with my hands? Oh, I can zoom in. How many days is that? A lot of, almost, I think I'm at 50 days or something. Which is dope. My teeth have never been more brushed. So here's the problem. I gotta take my phone out. Okay. Gotta turn it around, turn it around, turn it around, turn it around, turn it around. Turn the beat around. Till you feel, unless you feel, until you feel percussion. Turn it upside down. Till you feel it. Till you feel percussion. It's pretty good. I am very much into the Pitch Perfect scene of film. Okay, well, I'm just gonna, alright, that's pretty good. And then, oh, I need to get rid of this thing. Okay, wait, let me point it more here. Okay. Let me just tilt it back slightly. Okay, I like it. I think this is good. And then, make this side alt off, if you know what I'm saying. Alt off, bro. It is, let's be honest, this is very strategic from the using droidcam dot app. That took a while. Yeah, this watermark is very, very strategically placed. You can't really get rid of it. The other one I could get rid of it, I just didn't want to because it looked nice. It's nice. It was a nice watermark. Till you feel percussion, turn it upside down. All right, I was watching Mirabel teaches Aria. Lariato. Okay, let's watch some clips. That's cool, I guess.
See?
From here, yeah.
See, like.
Made me so much easier.
No, yeah. See, like. So this one down because this is coming from bottom. See, I'm gonna like kind of this way. If you do other way, yeah. If it's other way, then this and then other way. Before I did this, now see, I did this up and down. If it's like this, understand? And but kind of push each other.
Pushing it like.
And then at the same time, see.
Something like this.
Give me a shot. Good job.
It doesn't feel natural.
You will feel it. Yeah, hit this motherfucker. Nice. Yeah,
okay,
go.
that feels alright. Yeah. Bro, then the toes down or up? It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Up? Okay.
Yeah. Good, I like it.
That felt good. Nice. With the foot up, I made contact. So
yes,
that felt good. Without the toes, just with the ball of the feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
that
like,
felt good.
Again, see, like And then sometimes you don't see this, and then if you don't see, oh, like fuck.
You're not, yeah.
Yeah, that makes you breathe like, you know. Good.
Being like this.
Give me a shot.
Oh, even more here.
Yeah, here.
Yeah,
see,
good,
you feel good there?
Yeah, this goes.
Now just pass this through and grab your own wrist.
I'll grab my own wrist.
Yeah.
Bring this form on the other side of his face.
Okay, here.
Now walk your leg over his head.
Here. Oh, and then here.
And now we're gonna pinch
Oh, pinch here.
everything together. Yeah, we want to isolate this arm.
Okay.
And then we're gonna slowly take the arm back with us.
Nice.
Here.
You go slow.
Put your hips, push, like, lift your hips.
Hips up.
Yeah.
Just go slow. You just
See?
hit towards the ceiling a little bit.
Yeah,
Here.
you feel it now? See how
The elbow
tight?
in my nuts. Is that supposed to be what I'm feeling? Elbow in the nuts? Oh, even more here.
Yeah, here. See?
It is elbow in the nuts, but your nuts are stronger than the elbow. Let's just say it like that. Okay, that is a W thumbnail, I feel. お前はもう死んでいる。何? You can't really tell what I've written with my Gaelic. Okay, let's just Larry life. Larry life. Larry's life. There we go. How do you with the body? Like they had one gen. Alright. No, I did not like the arm wrestling thing.
Okay, cool.
You can just go.
When I'm falling, it's like I
Especially as a big black dumb ogre.
can't control my weight on the way down.
Yeah.
I feel like, how can I?
Yeah.
Is that just a heavyweight thing?
Yeah.
When you trick me, I have no time to defend.
No, yeah, see? Like,
Oh, now he's teaching.
so this one down, because this is coming from bottom, is, see, I'm gonna like, kind of this way. If you do
magic
other
trick.
way,
Yeah.
If it's other, and then just to automatic let go.
So if it's right hand on top,
See it
and
later.
I kind of smashing weight.
No.
Maybe this way?
Yeah,
This way?
yes,
No.
yes,
Okay.
You were doing
yes.
Are you putting pressure?
Yeah, I feel.
Yeah? Can you put more pressure?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, eventually I had to go. But now, see, I grab it.
Yeah.
As soon as you, see, as soon as you, like it, as soon as I make you break, then you hold it here. You know, because if I just like this, you're gonna just grab in my wrist. See,
Yeah, and then about the wrist control.
Yeah, as soon as I let go, see, I hold you down.
Yeah.
Now what? Nothing you can do. So
Yeah.
you can hit me, and I'm gonna just come, bah, bah.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Okay.
So okay,
Yeah.
so I'm here.
Yes, I think this side.
Yeah. Now hold it, hold it, hold it.
Oh, yeah, one more time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Now,
Yeah.
see, I can hit. I can do nothing. I can wrestling with this. Now you turn it to me. Turn it to me. Face
Turn
me.
in, turn.
Yeah. See, now I can do nothing. You see? You're holding this.
Yeah. I
This
see
is
it.
realistic, brother. This, you know, I'm sure you see this kung fu, karate. This is bullshit. They're like, oh, if I throw this, you hold, bro. You never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know. How do you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you hold me this. Let's say, they say if I throw knife, you hold it.
Okay, yeah.
And then how about this? How about this? How about this? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is whatever we do now. This is realistic. For sure. Because jiu-jitsu, wrestling, Greco-Roman wrestling, judo. This is real.
Yeah. Yes.
Other kickboxing, of course, Thai boxing, but the karate is good, but they have a lot of rules. Some karate you can't even punch. You know, I like Kyokushinkai karate and Olympic style Taekwondo. They actually kicking and they're hitting.
Well, what is this? That's funny. That's hilarious, bro. And you know, Ilya is the type of guy. Bro, it's so hard to switch from English to Georgian. Ilya is the type of guy. You have to like kind of stop, change your tongue position, and then go back to a different tongue position. It is weird. It is weird. I get why Omegoren have difficulty pronouncing like Georgian names and shit, or any name. Honestly, it's just a different way of using your tongue. And throat.
But any other karate, they just that's
Wait, let me check. Is audio going or is audio off? Ooh, it is on. Okay. That's good. What date is it? Is the 23rd? Okay.
like,
Fake board.
you know when they do this, you know. I mean, I respect all the sport is good, but I'm talking about real sport, real in the street fights.
What's your street?
I grew up actually in street fight, and street fight is. I was street fighter already before I came MMA fighter, but it's about your personality, you know. Soccer player can go in the street and fight and beat the shit out of maybe some fighters because it's about, you know, it's about your mindset, your mentally, you know what I'm saying? Street fight is different. Usually it's quick.
Yeah,
and
very
it's
quick.
about
It's always
toughness.
going to break it up eventually. Right?
Yeah.
So you don't really have much in a street fight. Realistically, you're probably around a group of people, right? And then before it gets escalates too far, someone's probably going to break it up.
Yeah, but I will advise in the street. If you fight in the street, especially with couple guys, even two guys, don't take somebody down and stay on top. If you take somebody down, stay on the feet, and then maybe stay against the wall. You don't want to get jumped from the behind, you know.
Yeah.
You don't want to get taken down because from the
Soccer kicks.
you know what I'm saying? You don't want
Yeah.
to take one guy down, a second guy can the guy who knows.
True.
You know
Yeah.
what
Who
I'm
knows? Yeah. Who's going to defend the guy?
Yeah, like because if it's girl hit you or something, it's nothing. You know.
Could be
what I'm
with a
saying?
glass bottle, a knife, anything.
Oh shit, that's not good. So, okay. So my advice would be, try to don't get in a street fight. In one street fight.
That's my advice. Yeah.
Yes.
That is base advice. Honestly, try to not to get to a street fight too. All I'm saying, man, hey, people be out here running and shit. If you can outrun anyone, like most people, you're good. Just like run. Street altercation, run. If you're with your girl, R.I.P. girl.
Today,
Unlucky. Hey, wrong place, wrong time. You know, that's on you. I'm gonna be honest. It is on you.
Energia wcirdeba, Neskapes Samierci, da tão prunditamas.
inches thick. What I did was measure the total, cleaned up both. Of course, a single pallet will be used most of the time to give you the standard barbell height of 22.5 centimeters or 8.75 inches from the ground. So there you have it, 4 different ways you can stack this modular design to give you a wide variety of weightlifting options. Combined with our elastic hooks on the top panel, you can perform literally hundreds of different lifts on our platform. But wait, I'm not done yet. Everything can also be packed up neatly against the wall, taking up minimal space in your home, leaving the room free to be used for other purposes. And if that wasn't enough, we also realized
Get a free room out of it, and that's really W. Devin Lara trains with UCLA students.
today we're going to look at how I managed.
Again, the same video. It's so based I had to watch it twice. Mike Tyson podcast. I'm not gonna watch that. Okay, so apparently I love myself, and that's good. Self-love is always nice. This chick is still alive? Somebody kill her. Jesus. What's wrong with you people?
Is it?
Yeah, ready?
Will you lose?
Okay.
Jason, you gotta smile. We smash. I think that is the most basic thing you can do in this situation. It's best. Shut up.
I was scared of dentists in the dream.
I was scared of pretty girls and started conversations. All my friends are turning green. The magician's assistant.
What is, bro? What?
Come on! Yo, come on, let me know! Let me know! You heard it?
Yeah, I heard
You know the original or not? You know the original?
Yeah?
This is the original, so.
Huh?
That's pretty much, yeah, it's pretty good. Flex Friday. Best game wins $50. God damn it, Nemo. How you playing, dog? Alright. That's extraordinarily parasocial from me. Shit, why are you playing these games? When I could be your James. LeBron. And you could be my babes. Corona. That's all I can think of. See, I can English. I can totally English. Illegal is VR platform. Nice. Drop test.
პარმალადი ქმნის სიახლეებს, რომ ცხოვრებით მეტად ისიამოვნოთ. პარმალადი
240 kilograms per meter cubed. Tap density. What the fuck is that? That's beautiful. It's also the Eleiko plates as well. It's so nice, bro. I really enjoy it. Okay, well, so what the fuck? Okay. Alright. I don't know what happened there. That's crazy. That's crazy. It sounds like nothing. That is wild. Brave for me to be a big guy. I should have known it was smart, but you made me look so nice. So Eleiko bumpers are super slow. Well, not really. It's just you need a better platform, I think. The SVR. You can't hear it. This is fuck ass music, bro. I'm trying to hear the fucking thing. Good job, Eleiko, man. They know what they're doing. In a hook from that outside of get behind your shoulder, man.
Keep you able to close. If you're gonna press, keep it close. See how like yeah, get your hip more. Get your body on. There we go. All the way down. Ooh, this is crazy.
And control.
People beat you like this is crazy. I like your persistence. Yes. Higher and higher with this finger over your thumb.
Nice.
The fastest I did, I did a mile and a half. Just lift hand. 21.
I've been on a series for about a month, and really to get to 44.
A cycle, man. Fuck this. Fuck it. Just don't beat Lohan. Just don't beat him. Everything will be the same if you beat him. I mean, cool moment in history, whatever. You're killing yourself. Look at that face. That's so much acne.
Higher with every serve.
I don't want to watch him teaching girls.
Pretty good, Lucas.
Good, better, yes.
Looks like Brian Shaw pulling.
Oh. Nice job, Coop. Well done.
You gotta get your
Normally better if it's up a little so you can slow it on top.
Well done.
Keep fighting for that grip.
Come on, Brandon.
You kind of caught me by surprise there. I'm glad.
He's explosive.
Yeah.
But he's trying to give up his wrist and kind of do like a half flop wrist, press half top roll type of thing. I don't know, man. That seemed like the worst of both worlds.
Another thing you can think about is like when you're posting up like that, you're using the pad, like you really want to find my fingers. I can't emphasize that enough. So what that means is you don't have to pull in any part that's not that. You can pull in this direction. So you can like pull this way, and it seems like you're pulling like the wrong way, but you're trying to access my fingers. Like when I pull you, like. Okay. So now I get on your face. Yeah.
One more year, Colin.
Committed to that flop so quickly. I mean, he's trying to press here, but he doesn't have the hand. I mean, he somewhat has the hand, but he's looking for the flop. He doesn't have the shoulders behind. But
Smoke this old man. Yeah, there you go.
Stop a flop that high. Jesus, man, that is just painful. Good for him, though. Hey, if he feels comfortable in the uncomfortable, who am I to say you're gay, you know? I'm just a homosexual myself. Honestly. I'm just a little bitty... What the fuck?
So like keep more balance this way.
Exactly. You work where you
Okay.
Boom, nice. Boom, stay close.
Okay.
Nice, stay close.
Stay close. Step over. Which leg first?
This one.
Left leg?
Yeah. Over his head. Now good. Now fall back.
Oh, no space here.
Other leg over. Pinch your knees together.
Right here.
And then just pull it back.
Okay. So like keep more balance this way.
Exactly. You work where you
Okay.
Boom, nice. Boom, stay close.
Okay.
Nice, stay close.
Stay close. Step over. Which leg first?
This one.
Left leg?
Yeah. Over his head. Now good. Now fall.
I feel like you do this leg first because he has more power from this side, right? So he can reverse you quicker if this side is free than if his head is free.
Back.
Oh, no space here.
He has more range of motion here. He can turn over. His head fucking going like this and his shoulders coming up. You can quickly fuck that up with the other leg going second. What is the theory of going this leg?
Knees together.
Right here.
And then just pull it back.
Okay.
Against the wall though. That's also a hard position to finish that. Taobao? Oh shit. No. no Taobao. Wait. Wait. I'm just gonna... Let me just close this tab real quick. I have things in my cart, so that's fine.
So like keep more balance this way.
Exactly. You work where you
Okay.
Boom, nice. Boom, stay close.
Okay.
Nice, stay close.
Stay close. Step over. Which leg first?
This one.
Left leg?
Yeah. Over his head. Now good. Now fall back.
Oh, no space here.
Other leg over. Pinch your knees together.
Right here.
And then just pull it back.
Okay. So like keep more balance this way.
Taylor, help me. Taylor, help me. Hold on,
I'm a grown ass man, nigga.
Second advice will be maybe if you get involved in the street fights, maybe talk. Tell them you shut the motherfucker. shut up, whatever.
Yeah. You gotta shut whatever.
Whatever. You can tell, you know what? You must be able to talk, and then picks with the talk.
Well, I have one good question for you. Say you're in like a street fight setting where someone's getting very upset at you for whatever reason, and they're disrespecting you and so on, but they're not getting physical. They're just maybe in the face, aggressive, yelling, whatever. Are you less of a man if you just walk away? Or do you feel like you have to stand your ground and prove a point?
Yeah, you have to, no, I say these kind of things, okay, this is kind of the best advice, but sometimes, okay, but I'm gonna finish. First, my advice will be, try to not get fight in the street. Second advice will be, if you get involved, then try to picks with the talk. And then if you can't also picks when you talk and this guy not listening, you have to beat the shit out of him. Okay. But to answer your question again, so if this guy,
let's see, I got this rebound film. Let's see the messages. Let's see the messages. Okay, these guys are nice. No. We got Judicia showing me some plates. I'm not interested in that. So these people texted me right away, next day, and I ignored them. Just me checking up, you feel me? And where would you be shipping to? It's interesting that I literally gave them the fucking shipping address. And they're like, oh yeah, there, ship there, yeah, okay, so basically I'm trying to build a good old beautiful thing.
Recycled foam mattress rebound foam sofa cushion. Made from high-quality foam scrap, our cushion offers shockproof and anti-aging properties. With a density of 80-150 kgsm3, it provides superior support and comfort. Suitable for cushions, mattresses, pillows, toys, and more. Each package contains 20 PCs in an OPP bag, customizable with your logo. Our product meets international standards including BS 5852, CA 117, and ISO 9001. Choose UAE for reliable, protective, and cushioning materials.
They can cut it up to little pieces like that. That's beautiful. Love it.
You know what I usually like? I like when somebody talks trash to me, I like bully. I like them motherfucker, like I like them like, what they gonna do? You know, I'm not scared of, they throw punch, I see everything, they can't do shit. And I'm like, fucking bully them, you know what I'm saying? If they've been disrespectful and like, you know, I'm like, I talk shit back and make them like humble. But it sometimes doesn't make sense, then of course I'm not gonna beat the shit out of a stupid guy, or, you know, if you see that this guy on the alcohol or something, then you gotta leave it alone. Because you're strong man, I'm an MMA fighter, you know, we don't wanna beat these stupid people in the street, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
you have too much to lose.
Exactly, and also it's not worth it, or they don't deserve even our, you're a respectful guy, I'm.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So now, so let's say we're wrestling, right?
I'm trying to learn, bro. I'm trying to learn.
Right?
Okay.
It's actually wrestling. In the street, also it's very important, like if we're fighting, whatever. So let's say I said I don't like to hurt people, right? I would like to maybe just foot sweep.
Foot sweep.
Foot sweep. Yeah, foot sweep. Like let's say this guy try wrestling or fight or whatever, like let's say, I don't know, you come aggressive with me or whatever, like you do anything, whatever.
Anything, okay, I'm coming here, okay.
And then maybe I'm gonna do this. Okay, so you okay?
Okay, yeah. Oh, got knocked out. I got headbutted right to the chin.
Yeah, so like, and then maybe I will just like try to like take him down and maybe take his back and just control and say, calm down, bro, I'm gonna fucking choke you, or like you have to be humble or something. Or like there is many ways to also, like, or you can just, and then, or you can just like, yeah, you can take the back and just like take him down, you know, or like, you know what I'm saying? Take him down, okay, come on top, sit on top, and then just talk, you know, like make him calm down, make him humble, make him think about, bro, if I want, I can punch, I can talk shit, you know, and then like you have to show them you are better than him, you know? So like, see, this way you can just grab it like this. See how easy this shit is? Now, it's a jiu-jitsu move. So now you can't do nothing pretty much, right?
No way, yeah.
Do something.
Yeah, there's nothing, I don't have to try anything, there's nothing.
I hold you, I can I can make a phone call, make you apologize to my friend, or make a video. You know what I'm saying? Where is my phone? Yeah. So yeah, I can take a little video. I hold you like this and make you say what I want to say. Yeah. If you don't say, then I'm gonna like even slap the phone. You know, hey, it's friendly, but I'm just. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like this kind of stuff. My coach Metzera, he met some drunk guy. He literally mount some guy, and he take his t-shirt off, and then this guy was going crazy. And he covered like this, and he was like, "What are you gonna do? Like, motherfucker, calm down. Let's wait police." And he called security, and he was waiting for security all his time. And bro, calm down. This guy was going crazy.
This dude's very kinky.
Yeah. And then like he make him like.
It looks like something Larry Rose would like to watch his wife do.
Mount like this and then like hold him like this, you know. So that's why jiu-jitsu wrestling is good, and that's what we have to do in the shit. We have to take down somebody and hold it. So now let's say I'm the crazy guy.
I'm glad you don't stink, by the way. You had your sweaty shirt on my face. I'm lucky you don't stink. You smell good.
Thank you.
This is sus as fuck, bro. I mean, they're giddy, they're having fun. It is very gay.
Usually,
but you know, it's a good gay. There's bad gay and there's good gay. I feel religiously this is okay.
All MMA fighters or
otherwise all Dagestanis are going to Muslim hell. Right?
Fighters shorts is stinks because he training every day, sweats and yeah, it does. Not this one.
No, this one, no, it's okay.
Yeah. Okay, now you have to do. Let's say I'm a crazy guy. Like, hey, what are you gonna do, bro? Yeah, take me down. Yes. Nice. Yeah, mount. Yes. Yes.
And then,
yes. That's it, brother.
This.
Dude, okay. So I have gotten people into positions like this, and they love. Everybody loves the hip thrust here. And how do you stop the hip thrust? You slap them in the fucking face, man. Like they hip thrust and you're like, just once. And then they stop the hip thrusting. It is fun. It would be a funny scenario if you're like slapping the guy and he like keeps hip thrusting. I'm going to death, nigga.
Yes.
If that's the way you want to go out, all gay and shit, I mean, I guess you're making it a point that, you know, I can fuck you because you're gay.
Yeah, you don't like it? Okay. Now I show you the move, remember?
I don't like doing it. It just, you know, it is my decision to do it. But you're the gay one.
Yeah.
Okay, remember that this mic.
I dominate you. I dominate you.
My hand was here.
Yeah.
See, like, okay, mount me.
This way?
No.
Okay. I need to stop watching this shit. This is too much for me. Okay, let me go finger paint. Hey man, where's little paint at? Okay, let's go to paint. Paint. Boom. You can't do that. Okay, you can't drag and drop in paint. Alright. It's your boy Paint. Thinner. Don't be a faggot. Be a rosebud. Fagotinho. Watch you, got you. Put up. Okay. Import from Canva. Import to Canva. This cut up. Tanrıza. Picture. Save the pictures. What's it called? Things. Nope. Pictures. Let's just go to pictures. Let's do things I want... Is there nothing? Things I want to do. Paint. There we go. And I imported it? Yeah. Alright. That's good. That's good. I like that. Okay. Stream everything. Hey, I'm trying, man. With the exception of PE. Type shit. Okay, okay. We're trying. Call myself out more often. You are insecure about your penis. Yes. Yep. Yes, I am. Make deeper connections. Get closer to people. Correct. Overcome. Your bullshit. Okay. I want to challenge myself. What can I challenge myself with today? I can aim train. But that would be gaming, wouldn't it? But it is more educational. Because I'm learning. Either way, it is not entertainment. Is what I am currently trying to do. Okay. What can I do today? I want a florbedder. God fucking damn it, man. This is downloads. Things I want to do, paint PNG. Bunaga. That's good. Okay. I want to challenge myself. Today, what can I challenge myself with? Live in the moment. Build leather slippers. Okay. I want a floor bed. Correct. I want a deadlift crash pads. Grammatically, that's wrong. But Grammarly is your only option. Do you want to be awesome? Okay, live in the moment. No, not live in the moment. I want to challenge myself. Actually, both of these right now. About the date right now. Okay. I can... Not view my channel. No. Yeah, let's go to YouTube Studio. This is a great video, by the way. Who let the dog out? Oh my god, I need to shit. Real bad. Ooh, poopy doopy deeper. Poopy de bell. Live. Wait, no, create, go live. Right. So I'm currently in the thing. I want to... Where's analytics? No, stream settings. Saturday as me. Okay. Learning foot mechanics. And aim mechanics. Maybe I could just do foot mechanics. Got the Vaseline open, boy. And my mind as well. Today's a learning day, I think. Sure. Learning foot mechanics. Alright. Entertainment? No, it's education. Save. Boom. maybe I can change the screenshot. Change that. Can I change it to? Okay, show all files. I have good pictures. I got pictures. Not screenshots. Pictures. Saved pictures. Saved pictures. No. Saved pictures. No. Saved pictures. No. 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 Pictures. Maybe go to pictures. Yeah. Pictures. What is this? Bro. Desktop. No. See, I don't know where to find it. I don't know where I save things. Gallery. It's gallery. It has to be gallery. I got pictures all on my dick and every day. Boom. Boom. Learning foot mechanics. There we go. I'm gonna shit now. I think this is good. But I think I prefer pooping currently. Gonna scene 3 Pia. I'm gonna poop. Okay, I got this microphone on type shit. Hello. Hello. How is it going today, sir? It's on the correct mic, right? Yep. That's it. I'm gonna learn some foot mechanics, bruh. Then we're gonna learn some aim mechanics. But that's next stream. I like it. I like pooping. Sucking on my balls, choking on my balls. I got bitches. All right. Is this good? Is this a good ang? Garang. Oof. You know what it is. Just shitting. Shitting in a toilet. Toilet shitting. Peggy, chill. Okay, I'm just gonna touch myself. Nothing inappropriate. I just, my penis is a little hard, so I gotta push it down. I need a haircut, honestly. The thing is, if I don't use conditioner, which I don't have, my hair kind of. Well, I'm gonna use my dick hand. My hair kind of does this weird thing where it curls up into curls, and I don't like it. Aesthetically, I think it looks just shitty. That's pretty much it, man. I'm not that complicated of a person. I just don't like how it looks, so I'm gonna shave it off. Another 10 days. I'm waiting till my birthday. Or maybe I'll do it before my birthday, I don't know. 1st of June? But if it is the 6th month, right? I gotta do it in the middle of June. At the end of June. I have to shave at the end of June. Otherwise, no bueno, right? Because that's 6 months after I shaved it the first time. Around the world, around the world. That did not come out as cool as I hoped it would. Oh, fuck. Yeah, fuck, yeah. Okay. Alright. You can see my cheek a little bit. Just a little overhang. Alright, this is inappropriate. I'm just gonna... You see the peen? It's gonna put you in timeout for a bit. Around the world, around the world. I'm not gonna show the stream my poop, but it actually is pretty good. I like it. I like the consistency. I think it's not too thick, not too thin. It doesn't float. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. What a beauty. What an absolute beauty, man. I just can't imagine walking in the street with my fucking selfie cam on the whole day. It just seems... It seems a bit much, you know? Seems a bit much, innit? Boy, if you don't, I will. Don't you know I'm missing in the mountain, say Hawaii, My penis is on fire. And not in the good way. If there is a... Yeah, I think there is a good way. It's called getting laid. One of my fingers is not poopy. I'm going to use that one to turn the sheet around. I have to scrubby now. Girl, let me be a scrubby hubby now. Scrubby, wow. You know what it is. This is thrilling. I mean, this is very educational. It's very educational content. You know? Ooh, that's good. That's good. That's nice and shitty. Just the way I like it. How the fuck do I... Just gonna put it in my armpit. Okay. Okay. Hold my other hand. This is very difficult to pull off. Nope, it's turning. Good enough. Nigga. Oh shit! I balanced it. That's pretty good. Turn the beat around until you feel percussion. Turn it upside down. Maybe actually try to wash my hands instead of Running water, hit it. Soapy popey. Wow, I'm such an interesting person. Just saying dumb shit. Just live life, bro. No need you to fucking fill every gap of silence with some dumb shit, you know? There we go. There's my workout towel. There's my cum rag. They're both drying currently. Gotta turn this sheet around. Unless you feel percussion. Gotta turn it upside down. Until you feel it. Let's go to scene 2. Close my door. And time to learn about feet, dog. Time to learn about feet. That's what I'm talking about. I can't just keep, putting it off. Yeah, one day I'll learn. I'll learn 2 days in a row. Maybe I'll even learn tomorrow. Fuck yeah, dude. Okay. So Amazon is on. Amazon is on. Just gonna turn off the mic. That's alright. See, now I know. Now I know what I want to be doing. You feel me? This is good. So, number 1 rule of foot health. Don't wear shoes while fucking wrestling. God fucking damn it, you dumbass. Secondly, that goes for everyone. Secondly, what is this? Your toes are curled up. Your big toe is pointing all the way inward and literally pushing your toes up. Bad. That's bad. I don't know if you know this, but that's bad. Okay, another YouTube. It's barefoot.
Do is just come, you touch, kiss, just and say os.
Okay, no problem.
Larry. That's funny as fuck.
Os! Yes, I was okay, great. I figured it was.
My brother, it's a joke. Man.
What's the joke?
Yeah, it's a joke. No, it's a good joke. It's a good joke.
It's the weirdest joke too, because Larry does not get it at all, and neither does anyone else. But it's funny. I hate this music. Could you not put music on it, please? Fine. Let's just hear it out. Drop it. Drop it. That's really good. That's really silent. Good job, man. Honestly, Aleko, good job. Barefoot learning? Is it barefoot learning? Or barefoot lab? Barefoot lab? It's not barefoot lab. It's barefoot academy? Is it barefoot academy? Is it learning? Barefoot strength. It's barefoot strength. Okay. Okay. Barefoot strength. BFS. Some of us dyslexic. The men who refused bunion surgery. Ooh. Let's start with this. Let's start with toe splay. 8 exercises. Boom. I'm watching all of these videos. And I'm taking notes.
C'est
Bunions affect 1 in 3 adults. Most people think they're purely genetic and...
Should I open up the Notes app? I think I should. Notepad. Gonna be honest, I need 4 sheets. It's good. Save. Cancel. Don't save. Don't save. Gonna be honest, I need 4 sheets. Don't save that. It's textirat aris saჭირო. ეს არის textirat aris საჭირო ისწავლო რათა ამოცანები okay, it's a prompt. Makes sense. Using 50 by 50 high density crumb. Rubber mats. Don't save any of those. Open up the notepad. You feel me? Okay. So add a window capture. Notes. Notice. Notepad. Okay. Currently this is my notepad. I'm gonna make it smaller. Okay. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Honestly, I'm good with this. Is the positioning good? The positioning is alright. Maybe have it like, ooh, no. Have like this. Cause I'm looking at it. Right. Okay. Now turn that off. And there we go, perfect strength.
Can't be fixed, but that's not what the research tells us. Bunions are often the result of weakness across the feet, ankles, and even the glutes. So,
Mother trucker!
In this video, I'll provide...
I knew this guy was the guy.
3 science-based exercises to
And One Shoe by Paluva.
eliminate these weaknesses, and I'll explain how your feet, ankles, and glutes work together to create the foundation for better toe alignment.
Okay.
Ready? Let's get started. This exercise is the simplest fix for your bunions.
Is it called the toe splay? Is that what it is? Okay, wait. Let me check my OBS. We got earphones going. We got a Amazon microphone. Okay.
It's called the toe spread out or toe splay exercise. A study found that doing it for just 8 weeks can significantly improve the severity of your bunion.
Okay. Toe spread out over 8 weeks helped bunions. Gam. I'll save that one for Gam. I already kind of spread my toes all the time.
Why it's so effective is because it targets the abductor hallucis, the intrinsic foot muscle attached to the big toe, and the one responsible for...
On top of your big toe, not below. This is not the muscle of... Well, at least I hope it's not the muscle that I'm thinking of. Is it on top? It's the on top muscle. It's not the... What am I saying here? Let me calm down. Flat feet exist. Bridge? It's not a bridge. What is it? Foot bridge name. Let's start with that. See, education starts from the ground up. Get it? Parts of the foot that people with flat feet have a weakness in. Not interested. Posterior tibialis. Nigga, what's it called? Arch. There we go. The foot arch. Right. Is this the foot arch muscle?
Keeping it aligned. It does this by opposing the inward pulling forces of the muscles on the other side of the big toe, thereby stabilizing it and preventing it from falling out of position. This is just like how guy wires stabilize utility poles by opposing the forces of the power lines running in the opposite direction. But the benefits don't stop there. Spreading all of your toes also activates other intrinsic foot muscles like the abductor digiti minimi. This muscle plays the same role for the pinky toe that the abductor hallucis plays for the big toe, keeping it aligned and helping to correct bunion nets. There's also a big advantage for your arches. The intrinsic foot muscles you're training with this exercise tie into the foot arches. So as they get stronger, they help support the arch structure too. A study looking at the effects of the toe spread out exercise on the foot found that it increased arch height by 33.3% in just 4 weeks. All these benefits make active toe splaying one of the best bang for your...
Yeah, because mechanically it places it in a more advantageous position. Where you can easily access your arch musculature more. Because, wait, let me open up Paint. This is good, but let's undo it. Right. So, when your foot's like this, right, your arch kind of has to stretch, basically, and that's what causes a flat foot, because your arch is being stretched, because your toes like going like this, so it has to stretch out. But when your toes going out here, this is no longer in a stretched position like it was before. So now your arch can do this type of shit. I'm just saying, I'm pretty good at this stuff. Ooh, okay, so let me do something here. No, Paint over notes. Okay. So I'm going to redo it. I'm going to redraw. So basically what he's saying is, when your foot's doing this, right? Your arch is supposed to be here, but it is being literally stretched like this. So it flattens out. This is from the side angle, right? It literally stretches. But when your foot is in a more advantaged position, say like this is no longer stretching inward, right? So it basically looks more like this. That's why your arch raises. Because if this goes this way, then the tissue around has to compensate and the arch flattens. So having your toe out puts it in a more mechanically advantaged position in order to use the arch, because the arch isn't stretched all the time, right? Thank you for this. This was my TED Talk. I mean, the more stretched it is, okay? Imagine your bicep. This is apparently your bicep. The more stretched it is, the harder it is to access, right? Just saying. So during the day, because your arch is flattened, you're not using your arch as much. So the toe splay putting us in a good old-fashioned W position to be awesome. Going back here, maybe, yeah. All right. Hey, good to know.
Exercises. To do the exercise, spread your toe as wide as you can and hold this position for 30 to 60 seconds. Rest and repeat for multiple reps. Because it's a non-weight bearing exercise, you can do it often without a high risk of developing overuse injuries like plantar fasciitis.
Okay. So not like that, like Maybe I can do a tab. Ooh, that's good. And then dot. Oh my lord. First, put your feet in front, not on the ground. No weight bearing. So this is good for my grandmas, for me to know this stuff. Why's caps on? Grow end. Then spread as much as you can. And this might be difficult. I might need to do some stuff. Like, you can always assist with your finger to feel it more, because like when your toes been in when your toes been in this position all your life, your plantar fascia, if you will, are used to this position, right? Your muscles are used to being never used and being fully stretched across this. Your muscles don't go from here to here, but I'm just saying, like, when this goes inside, this goes outside, and it stretches the muscle. So when this muscle hasn't been used for a very long time, you can't really feel it. So like a finger assist a little bit, even though at my grandma's age, it's probably a little late for that. Maybe like a foot heating pad. We can use like a foot heater to make it more elastic, like kind of elasticate the fascia. Maybe even like a fascia rolling ball. That's good. That's good. So a good, nice warm up can really get them started on the right journey. Journée, bon journée. Okay, I like it. So yeah, when this has been never utilized ever and overly stretched, you might need a little bit of like finger assist to get it in a more correct position, so you can really feel those muscles engage now, right? And that's not even, these are the top of the foot muscles, not the bottom. But yeah, you can assist. It's not even about the arch there. I'm being a little dumb. I'm being a little dumbass. That's cool. Then spread as much as you can and hold from 30 to 60 secs per rep. Note that warm-ups could be helpful. Warm-ups like heat and massage can be utilized for easier positional, for easier time. Right. And then spread as much as you can and hold for per rep. At the beginning of said rep, one can assist with the finger even during just contracting is good. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. It's gotta activate those muscles that you have not been using, you know? And apparently it can help. just contracting against no load is interesting if that works, but for like an old person, I can see how it would work for sure. Just completely underutilized all their life for tens of years.
The fact that newborns do this reflexively shows just how natural this movement is. I watched all 3 of my daughters split.
Okay, I don't need to see your daughter's feet. I'm trying to beat the allegations. So let's wait. Okay, I need to close that tab every time. This is very hard to navigate. Okay, fucking. I'll get better. I'll get better at it.
Foot and toe strength in preparation for walking months later, making it a vital part for their physical development.
Some people hear about curves and comment that improving your looks is somehow toxic or vain.
So they're getting ready for walking.
That's why it's so important that we take care not to restrict our...
Dude, that is a generous representation of shoes. They're more like this.
Children's feet in any way. Now, despite the toe spread out,
I guess kids' shoes do look more like
exercise being so effective, there is a common hurdle. If you have bunions, splaying your toes can feel impossible, like they're glued together, or the toes may lift instead of spreading out. That happens because a misaligned great toe pulls the abductor hallucis, the main muscle responsible for toe splay, out of position, causing it to lose its mechanical advantage to contract effectively. To fix this, you have to passively assist the great toe back into neutral alignment. The best way to do this is with toe separation shoes like these from Peluva. Each toe sits in its own slot, perfectly positioned to realign the toes.
W slot?
That placement pulls the connected foot muscles, including the abductor hallucis, back into a mechanically advantageous position so that they can contract more powerfully. So every step in these shoes gives your intrinsic foot muscles a better chance to activate and build strength over time. I also prefer them to silicone spaces because the separation feels more subtle and natural, making them comfortable to wear all day. And because the separation is built into the shoe, you can still actively splay your toes while wearing them. They're bunny
because of the rubber
and friendly in other ways too. Unlike typical ultra minimal barefoot shoes, they have a slightly stiffer and more cushioned outsole,
which also makes spreading harder.
This is very useful because if you have bunions, your arches are likely very weak and
at least the whole thing. I guess because of the knit upper, it makes it easier.
Cushioned outsole,
but staying splayed, which you don't do.
This is very useful because if you have bunions, your arches are likely very weak and flat. So going to minimal could overburden the foot muscles and lead to injury. Peluva shoes give enough flexibility to build mobility and strength without overloading the feet. There is also no stitching over the great toe joint because of the separated toe design, so you avoid any irritation around the bunion area, which is often tender. For these reasons, we've partnered with Peluva for this section of the video. If you have a bunion, wearing wide shoes and doing foot strengthening exercises might not be enough to fix it if your ankles are very tight.
Ooh, tight ankles.
That's because ankle tightness changes the way you walk, squat, jump, and land. All these movements require the ankles to dorsiflex, but when the ankles are too tight, the body has to compensate to get the movement done. The compensations usually start with the foot spinning out, overpronating,
and then
and collapsing through the midfoot.
The arch.
What the body is essentially doing
See, this guy has so many good words, man.
Is
fucking Indian.
Borrowing missing ankle range from the foot by letting it pronate, forcing the arch to act as a second ankle joint. This overpronation shifts your body weight to the inside of the great toe, forcing it to deviate into a bunion shape. Doing this over thousands of steps a day places huge stress on the great toe and could lead to permanent misalignment. This is the hidden connection between ankle tightness and bunion formation. It was a big revelation for me as a coach helping people fix their toe alignment. Now onto the fix. If you have bunions and tight ankles, this is how to properly mobilize your ankles without hurting your bunion. All you need is a sloped surface. You can easily create one with a plank on a foam roller or use foam squat wedges. Lunge
I have those
onto the platform with a leg that matches the slope direction.
Ankle mobilization. Right? Can play. Okay, ankle mobilization. If we could just fuck off with a notepad, please. Thank you, motherfucker.
So, right foot on the slope that runs to the right, left foot on a slope that runs to the left. Now begin driving the knee forward over the toes. The benefit of doing this...
Okay, how the fuck am I gonna get my grandma to do this?
Exercise on a slope is that it helps prevent the foot from overpronating and stops the great toe from collapsing into a bunion shape. Hold the position at end range for a minute or more as a static stretch, or move slowly through the full range of motion for more of a dynamic mobilization. Over time, this drill unlocks ankle mobility and trains your body to...
Okay, let me try it right now. Let me try it right the fuck now. Actually... I think this is fine. Okay. Where do I put you? Something like this good? Okay, maybe. Maybe it could be. You never know. Alright, let me try it. Where are my wedges? Where the fuck my wedges go? I can even high wedge this shit, bro. On God, I can high wedge this shit. On God, I can high wedge this shit. Right. Okay, so if it's my left foot, it has to be going down to the left. You can't see. Alright. Let's put phone somewhere else. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Put my phone in a position like this, perhaps. 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 Something like that. Is that good? That good? No, not good. My phone, it has to be lower. It has to be lower to the ground. All right. Just gonna take this off. Fucking put a new tripod. God damn it. Put new legs on it. God fucking damn it, man. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? I think this is too tall. For sure, it's too tall. Too sexy, I think. taller. It actually, I felt it in my Achilles, like the back. Felt it in my back, the back of my leg. Because it stretched. That's what I was stretching actually. It was an Achilles stretch that I'm doing. Trying to stretch the Achilles. Alright. Achilles.
To access that range of motion without overpronating the foot.
Ooh, without overpronating. Okay. I don't know what that means.
And collapsing into the great toe joint. Okay, on to prevent the foot from overpronating and stops the great toe from collapsing into a bunion shape.
Okay.
Hold the position at
Ankle mobilization is good for life things and not collapsing the arch. Cool. That's cool. I mean, I feel it very strongly right now in my right side, my right Achilles, which means I should probably be stretching it. Right? I should probably try this stuff out before actually making my grandmas do it. I can pick them up. I can totally pick them up without pain. So I could just put them on the ground and pick them up, right? But I don't know about their hips and how they feel. Okay. Get squat wedges to help combat overpronation during. Okay. Tabulate. What else can I do? What else can I do? Okay, what's the next step? Get your right foot on the wedge that's sloping down right and left foot on slope down left. Okay, that is the next step, right? How often should I do this? You can stretch first, maybe statically, then move to dynamicness once more comfy in position. How often can you do this?
In range for a minute or more as a static stretch, or move slowly through the full range of motion for more of a dynamic mobilization.
Okay. Stretches should last about at least a minute. Go off feel. Okay. Okay. Let's change the scene. Was this off the whole time? Wait, that is depressing if this was off the whole time. I'm gonna be so sad. Please tell me it wasn't off. I am trying my best here. Life. Wait, no, Okay, it's on now. God damn it, man! How long? Okay. Let's change the scene.
Is fucking Indian. Borrowing missing ankle range from the foot by letting it pronate, forcing the arch to act as the great thousand alignment. Bunyan.
Okay.
All you need is a
Okay, we're living, we're learning. How do I boost audio? Why? Why is it? Is it because I'm far away? Apparently it is. Okay, now you should be able to hear me. Can you hear me? Yes, finally. Okay, so the other mic needed to be charged. Apparently what the problem was. It's stupid that I didn't realize beforehand, but yeah, that's what was happening. Alright. I'm gonna... God damn it, man. Alright, well, I can't use the audio, but I'm just gonna do my best. So what I was saying is, I don't really understand, like mechanically speaking, why sloping down on the same direction that I am trying to not pronate is a good thing. Because it makes me want to pronate, I feel. Oh. I guess. Oh, okay. Okay, wait. Let me show it on the other direction. All right. Here's how it makes you not overpronate, right? So pronating is this motion, right? If I do this motion, it stops me from doing this because then my other side would lift up, and I'm putting weight on it, so my other side can't lift up. Otherwise, like, it's gonna be painful or something. Right. And if I put the other foot on, let's try to put the other foot on, right? So if I pronate, I guess I can pronate, but it's kind of uncomfortable. So either way, it kind of works, man, honestly. Like, the slope works. But maybe, let me just listen to the guy. Yeah. So if I pronate, I have to lift this up, but I'm putting weight on it, so I can't pronate overly. Okay. 1 minute on the cock. And the thing is, it's not even like about weight bearing, it's just about getting yourself to the position. So maybe putting your hands on the ground is fine. Also, knees could hurt, so knee pad for sure. For sure. For my grandma's, definitely knee pad. Knee pad on and heel down. Okay? Cues for the exercise: knee pad on, heel down. Just try to go as forward as you can with your heel down, and that's mobilization. For the this could be good for leg day. I'll try it today. as a warm-up because I'm gonna do leg day. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, bro. I'm so motivated today. This is great. My knee might not be fully aligned, but that's fine. It's 1 minute. Maybe do that a couple times. You could do that a couple times. Oof. But stepping on that heel afterwards, kind of uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Okay. All right. Put you down. Put it down and make my girl. Light up, Skechers. Yeah, boy. Got that drip nigga drool going. Get that drip nigga drool flowing. Alright, I'll just stay more on this side, so I'm kind of visible. Okay. Alright, so stretch should last about at least a minute. Go off feel. Cue for the cues. Cues for the exercise. Heel down, knee forward. Balance, heel down, knee forward, balance. With hands, anything. Okay, and then knee pads. Knee pads. Knee. What? Knee pads on. Knee pads on should be the first thing. Yeah. So I kind of get how it works. For sure, I kind of understand it. I kind of understand it now. I understand it now.
Sloped.
Wait, I'm watching myself.
Surface.
It's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Where is it? There it is.
Over time, this drill unlocks ankle mobility and trains your body to access that range of motion without overpronating the foot and collapsing into the great toe joint.
While squatting down, which is always good. Always good.
Okay, on to the last exercise. If you have bunions, check your glutes. Weak glutes cause misalignment all the way down the lower body. Starting at the pelvis, weak glutes fail to keep it level, so it drops. This forces the thigh bone to rotate and collapse inwards. The shin bone follows suit, which places huge stress on the foot arch and causes it to overpronate. In the end, the great toe is forced into hallux valgus as a result of everything above it collapsing. See how tightly integrated each body part is with one another? A glute problem can easily become a bunion problem. So what are the best?
But also, tab dot toe spacers on as well, right?
Best glute exercises for correcting bunions. Well, to stop overpronating and prevent your toes from collapsing into a bunion shape, you need to do banded side steps and monster walks. These exercises target your glutes, your body's biggest muscles, and the ones responsible for proper...
Alright, a little bit of a break, fine. How do I... Let me just put my mic on. Is that good? I think I should just have my mic on at all times. I think this just makes more sense. Alright. A little bit of a break. My brother's sending me something good. Peggy chill, he said.
Niggas talk out the side of their neck like Charlie Kirk. What's the worth? Baby girl left with a smirk.
Wait. Okay, wait. This is not good to listen to.
Neck busted like Charlie Kirk. On the run now. What's the purse? Better aim for the neck like Charlie Kirk. Bitch hit the earth.
Aim for the neck like Charlie Kirk. Got it.
She alright in the end lean left like Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Was that it? All right. That was funny. I did enjoy that a little bit.
For alignment from hip to toe. But instead of putting the band around the knees, which is how everyone does it, place it around your ankles. This shift in band placement does two things. First, it makes the glutes work harder, increasing glute activity by up to 25% than when the band's around the knees, according to this study in the Journal of Clinical Biomechanics. Second, it places a gentle pronation force onto the feet, which you have to resist to keep the arches lifted and the toes in good alignment. Now, instead of it being a glute-only exercise, it becomes a foot and glute exercise. The dual effect of increased muscle activation from the ground up and from the hips down keeps the entire foundation of your body, from the toes to the pelvis, stable and well aligned.
All you need to do is look around you and see we have a problem. We'll scroll.
But there is one caveat. For this exercise to be effective, your glutes have to be firing properly. If you struggle to activate your glutes during exercise, it could cause your secondary muscles like your hamstrings to become overly active. We call it synergistic dominance. This would turn a glute exercise into a hamstring exercise, for instance. Let's take the banded sidestep, a glute-specific exercise, as an example. If you have synergistic dominance, you might feel that this exercise overactivates your TFL on the side of your hip more than your glutes. If this is you, then there are two things you can do to fix it. First, try to reduce the resistance. In the case of the sidestep, use an extra light band that the glutes can tolerate on their own without needing to get the synergistic muscles overly involved. Otherwise, all you're going to do is strengthen the wrong muscles and actually end up worse off. This is an important point. You can do the best exercise on paper, but if you do it wrong or your body is not functional enough to take advantage of it, then it can actually do more harm than good.
Okay. So he's saying glutes, glute activation. And I guess, these are all good and dandy, but you need something that actually will strengthen these muscles. Like for me, activating these muscles just like that, I don't think will help me in any way, shape, or form. I feel like something that challenges the musculature, this for like a warm-up is great. I just have to see the level of my grandmas. Like, I'll make them do this once and see how they're feeling the next day. If they're feeling soreness, where they're feeling soreness. Glute activation, right? All right. Glutes strengthening with feet and ankles makes better alignment easier, right? Glute strengthening, glute side steps make alignment easier. Well, they challenge alignment basically, so yeah. Tab.com. Put band around the ankles. Light band around the ankles. Tab. You should feel. Okay, yeah. Take small steps that activate the band from side to side. Try. Probably putting toe spacers on for this is also good. Just because it helps you learn how to do it, right? So at first, putting toe spacers on, probably a good idea. Toe spacers on. I think it's always a good idea, honestly. Because toe spacers don't really put you in the exact position you need to be. You still need to strengthen those muscles yourself. It just makes it easier to access mechanically. Okay, take small steps that activate the band from side to side. Try what? Try to not let arch cave the whole time. If not feeling in the glutes, if feeling on the sides, something is wrong and try to fix it. How? We don't really know.
Isn't it ironic that the thing that is supposed to help us can end up doing the opposite?
By going with lighter bands and focusing on technique. Okay.
That's why good coaching matters. I can't tell you how many people I've worked with who got hurt or made no progress without expert help. At the Academy, we have a 21-week bunion protocol, then strength training content protocol that's designed to first fix mobility restrictions in your ankles and hips before building strength. Because if your body is so tight that you can't get into good safe positions, then strength training only puts you at a higher risk for injury. We further increase your chances of success by making every workout follow along. So you're training with me rep for rep, getting constant cues and a clear visual of how to perform each movement correctly. And if you ever have questions,
you can use like glute bridges to really feel like an activation. Okay, let me try. You can use other things to activate your glutes. Maybe try some glute activators like glute bridges beforehand. As always, let's try it. It's connected. Guess this angle's fine. W ang. W Cora. W ang. I don't know for how long to really do it. Guess you should go off feel, but when you have grandmas that don't know how to fucking exercise, it could be more difficult, you know? Okay, let's start with my light band. This is... How the fuck am I gonna put these on them, bro? Like lifting a foot? Mm-mm-mm. So I'm definitely feeling it in my sides. Definitely feeling it on my sides here. So, fuck. Well, what the fuck? Maybe I'm taking big steps is the problem. So, I'm not feeling it in my glutes. Is it because my glutes don't have to do any work in that position specifically? Okay, let's try banded X rows. I mean, glute bridges or something. I feel like a wet blanket. It's not working, man. I don't feel it in my glutes. How do you feel your glutes? It's a very interesting question. I don't know. I don't know. How the fuck do I feel? Maybe go heavier. Ooh. This makes sense. This does make sense. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna go heavier. Okay. I don't like this one. I don't know, I just feel it in my sides. I don't know how I'm supposed to be feeling my glutes exactly. For what mechanism even. Maybe my glutes are just too strong. That is also probably, that's probably it, man. Honestly, glutes, they're just too strong. Try to push my hips forward during. I just feel it very, very much on my sides. So, this guy's trying to scam me, bro. This guy's trying to fucking scam me. That's all he's doing. He's not a fucking, he's not helping. How am I not supposed to feel it on the sides? You know? I think I might have just weak ass glutes. And I don't know how to feel them. It's possible.
Every video has a comment.
I didn't like this one. Glute activation.
Comment section where you can post and get direct feedback from us. Our goal is for the Academy.
Alright.
This exercise is the simplest fix for your bunions. It's called the toe spread out or toe splay exercise. A study found that doing it for just 8 other intrinsic foot muscles to the foot art for multiple intrinsic foot and toe strength. Why do 1 in 3 people have bunions? Is it genetic or is lifestyle to blame? In this video, we'll settle the bunion debate once and for all. Mobility caused by looser ligaments, which reduces structural support around the joint. The first is ligament laxity. This refers to joint hypermobility caused by looser ligaments, which reduces structural support around the joints. In the case of bunions, scientifically known as hallux valgus, this lack of support makes the great toe more prone to deforming. Common signs of ligament laxity include hyperextension in the hands, fingers, elbows, and knees. As you can see, both my sister and I share this genetic trait, yet surprisingly, neither of us has bunions, so clearly there's more to the story. The next genetic factor linked to bunion formation is having wider than average feet, specifically characterized by a wide intermetatarsal angle, which is the angle between the bones of the first and second toes. There's no clear consensus in the literature on why this association exists, but there are some clues, which we'll explore later in this video. And it's not just the width of your forefoot that matters, it's the length of your toes that can also play a supposed role in bunion risk. Studies suggest that when the great toe is the longest, it becomes more susceptible to bunion development. One theory proposed.
Wait. God damn it, man. Keep forgetting. I forget.
By researchers is that a longer great toe experiences more pressure during push-off phase of walking. To reduce the strain, the body may attempt to shorten the lever by deviating the great toe inward. Another theory is that when the great toe extends far beyond the other toes, it doesn't have enough support from the neighboring toes, making it more likely to drift out of alignment. Now, given the lack of practical evidence supporting these theories, I find them to be a bit speculative. We found a more convincing explanation, which we'll dive deep into later in the video. The final genetic trait considered a risk factor for bunion development is a rounded metatarsal head. To illustrate how joint shape might influence bunion formation, let's compare these two x-rays side by side. Notice how the metatarsal head of the x-ray on the right is more rounded compared to the flatter shape seen on the left. This rounded joint
Because of this, these toes curl in more than this toe.
shape allows
to hear both. Dude, this is not a big difference. I guess
greater lateral mobility, which may have contributed to the more severe bunion seen in that foot. In contrast, the flatter joint surface on the left restricts side-to-side movement, providing greater stability and making it less likely for the toe to shift out of alignment. So, do these genetic traits ultimately determine whether or not you'll develop a bunion? To get closer to an answer, researchers have looked at bunion rates in twins, since twins share more genetic similarities than a general population. If bunions were mostly genetic, you'd expect twins to develop them at similar rates. The first twin study we found on this topic was published in 2016 out of Korea. It reported that genetic factors accounted for roughly 47% of bunion formation. However, the authors acknowledged a major limitation. The study didn't account for lifestyle factors like footwear habits. Without adjusting for these variables, the genetic influence was likely overestimated. A year later, another research group addressed that gap by including shoe-wearing habits in their own twin study. They compared bunion prevalence in 74 identical and 56 non-identical twin pairs. The idea was simple. If bunions were mainly genetic, identical twins who share nearly all of their genes should show a much higher rate of shared bunions than non-identical twins who share about 50% of their genetics. The results? While bunions were slightly more common in identical twins, the difference wasn't statistically significant. If genetics were the dominant factor, we'd expect a much stronger pattern. And when the researchers looked at footwear habits individually, the results were even more telling. People who had worn narrow toe box shoes into their 40s had nearly 3 times the risk of developing bunions.
Yeah, but there's no wide toe box shoes for fucking studies, bro. Nobody makes them.
So the authors concluded that narrow footwear,
I don't buy this shit, man. Honestly, I feel like this might be bullshit. Like, he is bullshitting us right now, right? He has to be. Okay, I'm just gonna continue with this mic because it just seems to be louder. I don't know. It just seems to be better in every single way imaginable.
Shared environmental factor was a stronger predictor of hallux valgus than genetics. This is great science. These authors challenged existing research by designing an even more comprehensive study to uncover deeper truths. So this inspired us to dive deeper down the rabbit hole ourselves. We looked into every possible non-hereditary factor that is tied to bunions. We found 7, all of which can be easily addressed. So let's run through them. Footwear is the most consistently cited environmental factor in bunion development. One of the earliest large-scale studies in their footwear choices. Women typically nearly equivalent to a grade 3 bunion on the Manchester scale, a visual rating system for bunion severity. Here's a side-by-side visual comparison showing my foot's alignment inside the shoe versus its natural unrestricted shape outside.
მოლოდნელ მაგაშენვამ არ უნდა დაგერღვიოს დღის რიტმი. ლიბრესი 100%-ამდე დაცვა გაჟონვისგან.
The effects of pointed toe boxes become even more pronounced for those with a longer great toe. In the pointed shoe,
Number 2.
Just because they are wider than traditional pointy shoes doesn't mean every model will be wide enough for your specific feet. An easy way to check if your shoe matches your foot width is to remove the insole and stand on it with your full weight. If you have a bunion, make sure to manually realign your great toe, as this comparison should be done with the toes in proper alignment. I compared my foot against 3 shoes of different widths. A traditional running shoe with a pointed toe box, a barefoot style shoe that's foot shaped but relatively narrow, and a barefoot style shoe with a wider fit. As you can see, even the second shoe, while clearly better than the pointed option, still wasn't wide enough to accommodate my toes in proper alignment. And my feet aren't even particularly wide. So for those with genetically wider feet, this may be an even bigger problem, explaining why wide feet are often linked to a higher risk of bunions. That point was confirmed in a study comparing foot shape between non-shoe toes. This effect worsened it significantly. Raised heels serve no functional purpose in modern footwear. They were originally invented in the 15th century to secure soldiers' feet in stirrups while horseback riding, but later became a symbol of status worn by royalty to appear taller. Unfortunately, misalignment, it becomes easy to see how bunions develop over time. Research consistently shows a strong link between bunions and flat feet. A study published in the Journal of Foot and Ankle Surgery found that every single one of those, your body regional interdependency, meaning dysfunction in one area can create issues elsewhere in the body. In this case, tight causes the foot arches to flatten into overpronation, placing excessive pressure on the great toe and gradually shifting it into the classic bunion shape. You can test this yourself right now. Stand with your feet hip width apart, toes pointed straight ahead. Now intentionally allow your knees to drift inward towards each other. Notice how this immediately causes your foot arches to flatten, shifting extra weight onto your great toes and forcing them into a mild valgus angle. Next, place your hands on your glutes and squeeze them
wait a second.
Firmly to activate the muscles. Pay attention to what happens. Your knees move back out, your arches lift, and your big toes
Oh
return
shit,
to a
wait, my
normal,
knees are
neutral,
moving
aligned
out. That's
position.
crazy.
This
Wait, what? Okay. This is awesome. This is something that needs to be showed off. Okay, so literally all I'm doing is I'm just standing and then putting my knees together. Now I'm just gonna firmly attack my glutes. And it's kind of opening up, bro. What the fuck? Wait, that's crazy. That is wild. Wait, I need to actually like show this. Okay. So basically, yeah, doing this. Fuck you. Fucking cunt, yeah. Right. So I'm doing this, and then I'm doing this. Hip width apart, putting my knees together. Oh my god! Wait, that's crazy. And they just align. That's true. Glutes being squeezed does align your knees more correctly. But that is a wild fucking thing to do. Wait, that's a really cool demonstration. I like this guy. You don't need to electroshock. You just need to kind of like hit them so they instinctively contract a bit. Wait, that's wild. Dude, this guy is actually fucking big brain as fuck. I like that. I like that out of you.
simple test demonstrates the powerful downstream effect that strong active glutes have in maintaining proper foot alignment and preventing bunions.
Okay, we need to activate our glutes.
So as you can see, the poor toes are affected by weak foot arches, tight ankles, and inactive glutes. These musculoskeletal issues also help explain commonly referred to as text or technique. As the name suggests, this misalignment is widely recognized as the result of prolonged sitting over screens, leading to a weak and stiff thoracic spine and
yeah,
tight.
But we don't want to shit on shoes, which is wild. Why not? The shoe industry needs to die now. How to become glute dominant, not leg dominant. Glute growth workout, yeah.
Nivea Black and White. უზრუნველყოფს საიმედო დაცვას ოფლისა და სუნისგან. არტოვებს ლაქებს ტანსაც.
Are you ready to set your glutes on fire? Well, I've got a
Video 2. Glutimus maximus. Yeah, fuck yeah.
15-minute science-based workout that is a culmination of all the principles that I've learned as a sports and exercise scientist to really get the most out of your glutes. Ready? Let's go. We're going to be oscillating around, going into all the different corners of that hip. If you feel a sticky point a little bit tight, hang out there for a bit, slow down through that area. You don't want to be moving through the spine, so we want to lock the spine in place using our abdominals, as if someone's going to...
Okay, this is a difficult fucking warm-up. It's very complicated already.
I don't need it because, as I've told my wife many times, steel doesn't feel. Dad jokes. I'm a dad of 3, so they get worse every child you have.
See, I feel my hamstrings when I do this.
"20 seconds left."
Honest to God, I'm getting bored of this bullshit, bro. Because it's bullshit. No more than one, no more than one, no more than one. Analytics. Let's go. That's good. Otherwise, it would be sad. Right? Otherwise, it would make me sad. Right. What the fuck is this, man?
A little tighter than the other. That's normal in most people. These are called asymmetries. You can just hang out on that tighter hip for a little longer. All right. Next warm-up exercise. We're going to do single leg hip hinges.
Okay, this is too fucking hard. Easy glute warm up. Easy glute. Best exercise to make you glute dominant. My 5-day glute transformation experiment.
შეეგებე ზაფხულის ხელდღეებს მაკკაფეს ახალ ციფრყავასთან ერთად. დააგემოვნე უგემრ
Today, I'm going to show you how you can increase your glute muscle activity in the squat.
I do feel my
almost
glutes right now.
40% in just 5 days using a simple technique. And why do we want to get the glutes involved more in the squat or any other lower body dominant movement for that matter? Well, the answer is simple. The glutes are the biggest muscle in our bodies. So when we use them effectively, we potentially unlock huge untapped power. The glutes also protect our smaller muscles, such as the hamstrings, from injury. They even have far-reaching effects down at our feet, helping us to control our foot arches, as I've explained in other uploads on this channel. So to get this video started, I'm going to first present the science relating to how one muscular restriction can cause the glutes to lose their ability to activate, followed by a practical and effective way to overcome this issue and get them active again. So let's get started. The first thing one needs to understand is how the muscles in our body work together to facilitate movement through our joints. Basically, to successfully move through joints in the body, the muscles on one side of the joint must contract and shorten, causing the muscles on the other side to relax and lengthen. This is called reciprocal inhibition. The body does this in order to prevent opposing muscles from competing with each other and hampering movement. The simplest example of this is when the bicep contracts and shortens on one side of the upper arm, while the tricep relaxes and lengthens on the opposite side, allowing fluid movement to occur through the elbow joint. So let's translate this phenomenon of reciprocal inhibition to the workings of the glutes, which play the primary role of extending the hips, the motion we use to stand up from a squat, pick something up from the ground, run, jump, etc. In order to do this, the glutes on the one side of the hip joints needs to contract, while the hip flexors on the opposite side lengthen. In this way, the hips can freely and fluidly extend. But obviously, our bodies don't always work the way they should, especially when it comes to the hips. In particular, all the sitting we do nowadays places the hips in a chronic state of flexion. To hold the shape for hours upon hours a day, the hip flexors must shorten, and because we sit day in and day out, the hip flexors eventually adapt to the shortened position. This process is known as adaptive shortening. Herein lies the issue. Adaptively short hip flexors can't lengthen properly and will just build up stretch tension as the glutes attempt to extend the hips, such as in the case of standing up out of a squat. This tension is then perceived by the body as a muscle contraction, which then sends a message back to the glutes. Hey, slow down there, you're causing a major stretch on the side. The glutes, of course, obey by reducing the activity. This is called altered reciprocal inhibition, or as I like to call it, wonky reciprocal inhibition. It's a message.
Wait, I was not listening. I was thinking of something else.
As the glutes attempt to extend the hips, such as in the case of standing up out of a squat. This tension is then perceived by the body as a muscle contraction, which then sends a message back to the glutes. Hey, slow down there, you're causing a major stretch on the side. The glutes, of course, obey by reducing the activity. This is called altered reciprocal inhibition, or as I like to call it, wonky reciprocal inhibition. Okay, so if tight hip flexors cause the glutes to shut down, then wouldn't we just be unable to extend the hips altogether? Well, this can happen in extreme cases. We see it in the elderly who have left this issue unattended for many years. Eventually, they can't stand up straight anymore and actually walk bent over permanently in partial hip flexion. To see just how much glute activity is affected by tight hip flexors in the squat, let's consider a study published just a few years ago in the International Journal of Sports Physical Therapy on female college soccer players. The researchers separated 40 of these girls into two groups of 20 each. The one group consisted of athletes who presented with tight hip flexors, and the other with participants who had normal hip mobility. The average difference in hip extension between groups was 32.4 degrees, which is pretty substantial. Each of the girls' glutes were then tracked during the squat, and once the data was collected, the average for each group was analyzed. The results were pretty mind-blowing. The group with tight hip flexors had an average of 40% lower glute activity than the group with normal hip mobility. These significant findings clearly show us what a major difference tight hip flexors can make to the extent to which we can use our glutes during the squat. So now I wanted to figure out a fix for this problem. My thought process was simple. I figured that if I could mobilize the hips and lengthen the hip flexors, perhaps I could reduce the effects of altered reciprocal inhibition and thus get improved glute activation in the squat as a side effect. But in order to quantify this, I needed some test subjects. So 5 of my family members in an age range of 26 to 50 graciously volunteered to participate in the study. I also needed a tool to act quads and glutes at the same time. I'll explain a little more about this rest. They were asked to do 20 consecutive as a Each volunteer was taken to the local gym and asked to walk for 5 minutes on a self-propelled assault runner treadmill as a warm-up. Then after 2 minutes rest, they were asked to do 20 consecutive goblet squats with a 14-kilogram kettlebell. The squats were performed at a consistent tempo with the goal of breaking parallel on each rep. Muscle activity data was recorded in real time using the Mindtech Muscle Monitor software. These initial squat results formed the baseline. I then got each participant to do a basic hip flexor stretch for 5 minutes on each hip 2 times a day for 5 days. This meant that they spent a total of 20 minutes stretching the hip flexors each day for 5 days, after which I retested them in the squat using exactly the same method as the baseline test to see if any improvement in the glute activation could be made. And these were our results from the smallest to the greatest improvements. Participant 1 showed a 9.8% decrease in glute activation. Participant 2, a 10.7% increase. Participant 3, a 19.8% increase. Participant 4, a 27.8% increase, and participant 5 showed a whopping 38.1% increase. So despite participant 1 not showing any enhancement, that's still an average of 17.3% improvement in glute muscle activity in the squat after only 5 days of hip flexor stretches. While this was only a pilot study with various limitations and improvements that can still be made to it, I'm still super excited about these results. They support my hypothesis that hip flexor stretches can help to get the glutes more active. And for only 1 hour and 40 minutes of accumulative hip mobility work over the 5 days, a 17% average improvement was certainly a great return on the investment. I also think that when we can combine hip stretches with a glute re-education and strengthening protocol like the one we are currently developing, then we will see insane results in future tests. So be sure to subscribe to our newsletter.
Stretch the hips. Stretching the hip flexors helps with glute activation. All muscles of the foot and their functions. Every single muscle of the foot and their functions. 29 muscles. Okay, this is top of the foot. This is these muscles are primarily responsible for extending the toes. Right. Extensor digitorum brevis extends the second, third, and fourth toes. Yeah, those seem to be on their own. At the metatarsophalangeal joint, MTP. MTP. Images. Foot MTP. MTP joint. Okay, so yeah, right there. Okay, so it flexes right there. I like that image. Foot muscles. Start with muscles functions. Now foot muscle functions. And their functions. See? English ain't that hard, man. See. Top of foot. Tabulation. Okay, wait. Tab and then dot. So top of foot does this. It extends. What else we got? Extensor hallucis pelvis. Extends the big toe hallux. It's raining outside, which is not the best. Should I make this bigger? Fuck it. Let it be like super big. I gotta close the windows outside. Otherwise, shit's going down, boy. Boy. Shit's gonna go down, boy. Shit's gonna go down, boy. Katılsana. Ja, was geht's denn? Ja, Oh. Actually, quick break. I just want to show this off. So, it's raining like crazy, right? Like it's very, very, very rainy. And basically, here's like the roof. There's gaps there, right? It comes over the gaps. I don't know how to show this. But literally, if you are standing there, it's raining on you. Like these, I don't know, they just jump over. Like it's literally, I'm standing at the edge here, and it's literally raining on me here. Which is crazy. Yeah, like you can't really see it, but it's definitely happening. Maybe this helps focus. I don't know. It's very difficult to see. But it literally rains on top of you. Like, see, I can feel it raining on me. So we're probably thinking of like heightening this so it doesn't go over. Like it's raining on top of me. Wait. What the fuck, man? Dude, rain is strong. Yeah, like maybe if you can see. No, you can't see. Oh, fuck, man. How is it raining on me? It's difficult to show off. Like it's literally raining on top of me. It like goes over. Like from all the way over there to there, it's raining on top of you. From here to here, I don't know how to show it because it's very difficult to see. Like it's raining on my arm right now. It's not like it's super strong or anything. It's just very, very annoying. Oh my god! What the fuck? Is it from here? Is it from over here? I don't get it. Where is the rain coming from? No, it's definitely from over there. Jesus Christ, it's strong. See, it's splashing. It's like, it's hitting and it's splashing up, and that's what's raining on top of you. Okay, Jesus fucking Christ, man. That is such strong rain. It's crazy. Fuck that shit, I'm out. Seriously, I'm out of there. Jesus Christ. That's fucked up, man. I'm not into it. Gang, gang. You know how it be. Oh, it is on the back, yeah. It's true. That's true. You're right. I'm sorry. Babe? Wait. This doesn't mean shit! They're not even the real Kate. We're all the real Kate. Right? No? We're all the real Kate. Canucks. I'm getting tired. My feet hurt. What the fuck, man? Yeah, we got the extensor hallucis. Says the big toe. At the MTP joint. Does extend the big toe at the MTP joint. All. Yes, the extensor hallucis muscle extends the big toe, the hallux, at the metatarsal joint. In addition to MTP joint, the EHL also extends the interphalangeal joint of the big toe and assists with ankle dorsiflexion. Wow. These are the distals. Wait. Hallux IP joint. Interphalangeal joint. And the IP joint. At the MTP joint and the ITP joint. Wait. Extensor digitorum extends the second, third, and fourth toes at the MTP and IP joint? Question mark. And then all. Yes, there were. That is partially correct. The extensor diagram longus extends the third, second, third, fourth, and fifth toes, both the metatarsophalangeal MTP interphalangeal IP joints. A breakdown on fifth toe is the pinky. Involved extends at both the MTP knuckle and IP middle and far joints. Okay, gotcha. Other action, it is also a primary dorsiflexor of the ankle. So going into dorsiflexion, extending the toes is good? Yeah, because it pulls, oh, I get it. So it pulls it forward. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, I understand. Okay, we're just stretching the other side basically, but yeah, you can also strengthen that side as well, which is always going to be cool. The tibialis can work together. And fifth, this is the pinky toes at the metatarsal MTP joints and the IP joints, and assists at the ankle joint with dorsiflexion. Let's see who's telling me to close the windows.
ისა პანჯარა ღია არ ქონდეს წვიმა შემოაწყოს და იქნება ტატოს ტენაც ახვიდა და ნახო.
ტატო არ არის თავის სახლში?
არა, წავიდა.
Okay. Going on a trip in her favorite rock chip, going through the sky in a nice pine. All right, let's do a quick tour, if you will. Let's go. Yeah. Over here to the window. Let's see, is it wettening things? No, not really. It's probably fine. She didn't get in wet, man. All right. In order to give head, you must first be ahead of the competition. Be a whore, basically. Your flip's gonna flop if you don't put them on entirely. Very annoying. Very annoying. Fucking hate stairs. But actually, if you activate the muscles and you dorsiflex, right? That's good. That's closed. So we're gonna close it. Throwing up peace signs and shit. You feel me, dog? That's the type of guy I am. I think I might be losing connection here. I don't know. All good. I think, here's the thing, learning about all these muscles is good and all, but I just want to know all the functions of the foot so I can train all the functions of the foot separately to just strengthen the foot overall, right? Because the more comfortable the foot feels just doing things, just overall, right? if overall you make your foot stronger, the more capable it's going to be, in my opinion, right? So I don't have to focus on this exercise, that exercise. I mean, focusing is good, but if I get these muscles stronger on like fucking foot day or whatever, it's all gonna be good. Feel me? One time, here's the thing. One time, I went to a gym, right? And I went with my, normal barefoot shoes, and I got on this pendulum squat, basically, and holy shit, like I was feeling it in my feet so hard. One of the coolest experiences of my life. Right now, my feet are actually exhausted. I don't know why. It's probably because toe spacers make you activate your feet, bro. Also, I did do some foot exercises, right? I think. Possibly. It's possible. But what did I really do? I think nothing. I haven't done anything. Crazy. All right. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. EDB. Toes extended. Toes. Oh, wait. So extensor digitorum brevis and longus are different. So the longus joints involved extended at both the MTP and IP middle and far joints. Other actions, it is also a primary dorsiflexor of the ankle. Primary, wow. Extensor digitorum brevis. The toes extended the second, third, and fourth toes joints involved. It assists the EDL in extending these toes at the MTP and IP joints. Wait, what? Extensor dot longus. And is a primary dorsiflexor of the ankle. Very weird. Very, very weird. And fifth, it's the pinky toes. Assists EDL. So it's more of an assister muscle. But isn't the EHL an assister to the EDB? Also, what does each one do? Very interesting stuff. The extensor hallucis longus does not assist the extensor digitorum brevis. Instead, the EHL works alongside a completely different muscle called the E hallucis brevis, EHB, right. So the longuses are the main muscles, which is good to know. Enemy text often lump the EHB and EDB together as a single muscle mass on top of the foot, which is likely where the confusion arises. Okay. The real teamwork, longus versus brevis. This is interesting. I did not know this existed. The muscle of the toes work in pairs based on whether they are longus. So longuses originate in the shin and help with dorsiflexion, or brevis. Short muscles originated in the foot. The big toe team, the EHL and EHB, the longest and the brevis, or shortest, work together exclusively. This is, wait. Fuck me, man. Fuck this fucking guy. Fuck him. Moving on. Exclusively pull the big toe up. The lesser toes team, I don't give a fuck about them. Digitorum longus. Shin bone, fibula, extends the big toe at both NTP and IP joints, also lifts the whole foot up, dorsiflexion. And dorsiflexes at and helps with dorsiflexion. Gotcha. Okay. All right. So you're basically, when you're doing like tib raises, you're also I'm just looking at my toes. Very, very strange. But I can activate like only toes up. without any dorsiflexion. Which is interesting. I never knew. I wish I knew you were the gay sole of the foot. So it's the top of the foot and the bottom of the foot. What about the sides of the foot? Is that not a thing? Plantar intrinsic muscles, sole of the foot. Abductor hallucis abducts, moves away, which is the big toe, helps support the medial longitudinal arch. Longitudinal, not longitudinal arch. Longitude. Superficial. Those are the top muscles, right? Okay. Flexes the middle toes, 2nd through 5th. Abductor digiti mini. Abducts they also help with dorsiflexion. Abductor hallucis abducts. Okay. Okay. Sole of foot. Layer 1. Outermost layer. Tabulation. Okay, so we got the abductor hallucis. Abducts, moves away, and flexes the big toe. Helps support the medial longitudinal arch. Okay. So if I get that strong, that probably will help me pull my toe away, no? No, wrong. All right, let's do abductor hallucis. All functions explained. Okay, abductor hallucis. Abductor hallucis is key intrinsic muscle located on the medial inner side of the sole of the foot. Its primary functions are to move the big toe away from the others. Assist in bending it, flexion, and stabilize the medial longitudinal arch to support posture walking. Big toe flexion. Abduction of the great toe. As its name implies, its primary function is to pull the big toe hallux away from the second toe. This action helps splay the toes. Interesting. Very interesting. This action helps split because mine doesn't do that. Mine just stays. It's crucial for maintaining the toe's central alignment during the gait cycle. Works in tandem with flexor hallucis brevis and flexor hallucis longus. This muscle assists in flexing downward, bending the big toe at the metatarsophalanged MTP joint. Okay. During the push-off phase of walking or running, the abductor hallucis contracts dynamically to stabilize the big toe, allowing the foot to act rigid. Okay. So if I train big toe flexion, will this help unlock mind-muscle connection with the abductor so I can abduct my big toe easier? Yes, training big toe flexion will help, but only if you do it very specifically. Because the abductor hallucis is a dual functional muscle, it both abducts the big toe, flexing the toe can ignite the neural pathway. However, there is major.
So the abductor hallucis used to be strengthened by doing this fiddly abduction, which was so hard. I mean, even my finely tuned ballet dancers struggled with it. So what we realised from the anatomy is that it's actually your main flexor. So you don't need to do abduction. Just the flexion is going to strengthen it. And so, but when you're doing that's why the band is quite good, because you can use the band to make sure it's going in a neutral position. So flexion is a great, loaded up flexion is a fantastic way to really strengthen this. But again, as I mentioned, anything in external rotation really loads up your abductor hallucis because it's got to control that pronation. So try to keep that foot really neutral, whether that's with your ballet or your
I don't get it. I don't get it. Unlucky. I do not understand it. Okay. However, there's a major trap. If you just curl your big toe blindly, massive, powerful muscle in the lower leg, called the flexor hallucis longus, will take over the movement. This cheats the abductor hallucis out of the work, doing nothing to improve your mind-muscle connection. To bypass the FHL and use big toe flexion to wake up your abduction. This I can't do it. I can't do it at all. The anatomical loophole strategy. Because the abductor hallucis is mechanically wired to fire when the foot is under a specific load or shape, you can force the brain to recruit it through correct flexion exercises. For example, anchor the MTP joint while practicing flexion. Keep the MTP knuckle joint, your big toe, firmly glued to the floor. Do not let the ball of the foot lift. Avoid climb. Look for the swell. When you press the flat pad of your big toe down correctly, you should feel a hard bulge swelling along the inner edge of your arch. There's your abductor hallucis waking up. Nice. Okay. I know how to feel it. At which... Wait, did I already ask this question? At which joints does it work? First metatarsal MTP. This is a large knuckle joint. Base of the big toe. Wait, what the fuck? I don't get it at all. I mean, I kind of get it, but I don't get it. Okay, I kind of get it. MTP, medial intertarsal and tarso-metatarsal joints. Location. These are the multiple small joints that form the inner arch of your foot. Let's look. These? Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. I guess this joint, stuff like that. Makes sense. Because the muscle spans the heel to the big toe correspond. Okay. Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. This is fucking on. God fucking damn it, man! Unlucky. It annoys me that I keep forgetting to fucking close it, man. I just have bad habits. I just click on other things to open. Is the problem. So outer layer. Trained by keeping toe down and flexing the arch. Fuck yeah. Alright, we're learning, baby. Flexor digitorum brevis. Brevis. And longus. Function. Okay, the flexor digitorum brevis and flexor digitorum longus work together as the primary muscle responsible for curling and gripping with the 4 lesser toes. Stabilize balance. The longer FDL originates the lower leg to drive powerful toe-off movement. Okay. Yeah, okay. Flexes the 4 lesser toes and location originating from the bone, calcaneus, tendons that attach to the middle phalanges. Gotcha. The FDL is a longer, deeper muscle situated in the back of the lower leg. Flexes all 4 smaller toes, primarily starting by curling the very tips of the toes, distal joints. This doesn't do that? PI joints, yes. fuck is a distal phalangeal middle phalanges? Oh, okay, so that's the inner I don't get it, man. I don't get it, man. God damn it. Why am I such a stiff learner? Okay, flexor digitorum longus, locomotion, ankle and foot movement. Because of its path, it also assists pointing the foot downward, plantar flexion, and turning the sole inward, tibial nerve. Plantar flexion. Flexes for lesser toes. And that's it. That's all it does. That's all it fucking does, doesn't it? I guess for some reason the longest helps with the tips of the toes, but who the fuck cares? Fuck! Without doing any abduction work, just getting the flexors and the extensors stronger, does that put you mechanically in a more aligned position, is my question. Alright. Going back to this. It abducts and flexes the middle toe. Layer 2. Getting deeper. Finally, I fucking got it right. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Metatarsal twins. Medical twins.
Muscles of the foot in 30 seconds. So in the dorsal aspect of the foot, there are only 3 muscles. So here we have the extensor digitorum brevis. This one right there is extensor hallucis brevis. And then the ones in between the toes here, the small little muscles, are the dorso-interossei.
I don't even know about those.
Let's move to the bottom of the foot. So the superficial layer here, we have abductor hallucis, abductor digiti minimi. This is flexor digitorum brevis. If we move deeper, here we have quadratus plantae, and these small muscles here are the lumbricals. Now let's move a little bit deeper. In this deeper layer, we have flexor hallucis brevis. This is adductor hallucis, the 2 bellies. This is flexor digiti minimi brevis. Now let's move a little bit deeper. Now these small muscles we can see here are the plantar interossei. Keep learning.
The fuck do they do? Okay, so the layers I got wrong. But that's fine. Who cares about layers? Fuck the layers, honestly. Yeah. Quadratus plantae? What? It says the long flexor tendons, flexing the toes, and corrects the angle of pull. Lumbricals. Flex the MTP joints. And extend the interfere joints of the 2nd through 5th toes. These are so complicated, bro. Flexor hallucis brevis. Flexes the big toe. So that's the main big toe flexor. So those are deeper. Abductor hallucis abducts, pulls towards center. Adductor. The big toe helps maintain the transverse arch. Dorsal interossei, located between the metatarsal, abduct the 2nd through 4th toes, spreads them apart. Oh, that's why I used it. Okay. So basically, the foot does these, the foot muscles have these functions. Flexing the big toe, extending the big toe, flexing the big toe, extending the big toe. Right now, flexing the big toe and ankle, extending the big toe, extending the big toe and ankle, abducting the big toe, adducting the big toe, also helping with flexing. Okay, flexing the pinky toe. No, not flexing the pinky toe. Flexing the pinky toe, flexing the pinky toe and ankle, extending the pinky toe, extending the pinky toe and ankle, abducting the pinky toe, adducting the pinky toe. It is hard to get those movements going though. Just shorten the muscles to where they're mechanically more advantaged. Flexing the middle toes. Some do toes, some do whole things.